Hey everyone, and welcome back to episode 81 in 2021. The next episode of me speaking by myself because I have a lot more guests planned and ready to come onto the show. But because it's the new year, a lot of people have been finding it difficult to kind of get back in the flow of things and new year, new me, and family, and it just takes a lot of people usually at the beginning of the year to get back into the flow of things. So it's been hard to kind of schedule new guests in, but I promise you guys there are new guests coming. I've got so many people planned on the show for the year, and I'm just so excited for you guys to hear their top life lessons that they're going to be sharing with you soon. The reason why I'm wearing this cream jacket, for those of you guys who are watching me on YouTube, is because I recently was learning about videography and like videos and like how to improve my videos and lighting and all this kind of stuff. And I realized that everybody was saying not to wear the same color as the background. And since my background is black, I can't be wearing black or I just disappear onto the screen. So I found the brightest thing that I own, which is this jacket right now. And I put it on to just basically hopefully make your life easier to see me and not just my beautiful face floating around in the darkness over here. But anyways, I digress. I want to bring you guys the most value in this episode. It's going to be super short but straight to the point, and it's actually just going to be all around books and audiobooks that I want you guys to go and dive deep into this year in 2021. That has helped me, that has helped me, has countless paradigm shifts, countless mind shifts, countless hacks that I have taken action on from reading slash listening to these books. Basically, these books have changed my life, and I want to just kind of name the ones that I know will genuinely help the masses in terms of, even if you're not into business, the people who are just following me for personal growth and mindset hacks and confidence. These All of these books is what made Sadiq into the person I am today, is what has helped me become this confident version of myself. And I'm only just getting started, like I haven't even got started. I'm only just getting started. So there's still a lot more growth with like this. They say that we have to stay a student for the rest of our life. You can never know everything. So be humble and learn from everyone and everything, and learn from every situation in your life, because there's never too much information in the world. Rather, there is too much information and knowledge in the world that is potential power, because lots of people know a lot of things, but they do not share it and they do not let other people express their emotions around this knowledge that they have, and express their thoughts. So I'm going to get straight into it. The first book I want to share with you guys is the first book that I ever read, probably ever. Well, not probably ever, because I read other fiction books during my time in school. But the first book I want to share in terms of personal development and self discovery is a book called Rich Dad Poor Dad, and that's the first book that I ever read when I started my mindset journey and this whole business journey that I am on right now. The first book that I read was Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. I encourage every single one of you who have got that book on your list, who have got it planned out that to read this year. It's on that to read book to read list. I want you guys to go first and pick that book. If you haven't already read or listened to that book, check it out. There's literally one page in the book that changed my life. That just says it all. One page in that book changed my life, my perspective on life, how I think about jobs, how I think about education, how I think about where the world is going in terms of business, life, and just the expansion and innovation in the world. That book has really massively impacted my life and gave me so many paradigm shifts at the age of 21 when I first read the book physically, because at the time I didn't like reading books, but I forced myself to read some personal development books for 1 year. And so that's the first book I'm going to recommend for you guys to all go and pick up and learn from. And please read or listen to the audiobook, because the audiobook's also super cool. I'm an audio and a visual person, as you guys know. So I loved to listen to the book. And it's just so many pieces of wisdom and so many nuggets in there that I believe personally is gonna change your life, guys. So please go and check out Rich Dad Poor Dad. That's the first one I want to share. The second book I want to share with you guys is the second book that I read also, that absolutely changed my life when it came to building meaningful relationships and friendships. Not just, hey, I'm Sadiq, hey, I'm John, and you're just having a conversation and then it's like you never see each other again. No, it's genuine, meaningful, long-term relationships slash friendships. Most of the people that I know today, I've met them through social media, and it's because of these tips that I learned from this book that helped me connect with them deeper rather than just, hey, how are you? You know? So this book is called How to Win Friends and Influence People. Please go and check this one out as well. If it's on your list again, please jump to that one after you've read Rich Dad Poor Dad, because it's gonna help influence your life, as the book says it all. How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. Please, 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 again, go and check that book out. It's going to help you with so many skills like negotiation, communication, confidence, mirroring, and like so many other things in that book that it teaches you how you can genuinely connect with people on a much, much deeper level and build meaningful relationships with them. And I mean, like, actually having a good conversation and getting deep about that person's life, rather than just having the nonsense conversations that we all have nowadays. And I'm sure you can relate with your friends that just have these negative conversations. No, this book will actually teach you how to gain perspective of other people's life, and how to put your life into perspective, and how to actually start doing things in a certain way and building certain habits for you to create more influence around you and the people around you. So that's the second one. The third book I want to recommend is the third book that I also read, which is called Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Oh my gosh, like these three books, if you just read none of the other ones I'm going to share and just read these three books, they're going to change your life. So this third one, is known to be like the Bible of like the personal growth and the business space. Think and Grow Rich. It's been around for so many years, and it was written by one of the most genius guys in the world. And there's literally like 13 principles in that book that, if you just follow these 13 steps, principles, concepts, whatever you want to call it, if you just follow these 13 things and don't do nothing else in your life and don't read any other book, your life will change, your business will change, your mindset will change, a lot of things in your life will change. My promise to you. Think and Grow Rich, but don't by Napoleon Hill. I'm not going to tell you what these books are all about. They're all within the self-help, self-discovery, personal growth, business mindset kind of genre. That's all I'm going to say. But I want you guys to go and read these books or listen to them this year, and then come back and shoot me a message after you've done it, letting me know what did you learn from the book, because I'm curious to know as well. Because those three books so far, when I first read them, they have helped me countless times during the last 6 years of my journey, and they're still helping me today. Like, I literally always refer back to those books when I'm having a conversation with someone. I'm like, oh yeah, did you remember this from Think and Grow Rich, or this from ESBI, from the Cash Flow Quadrant and Rich Dad Poor Dad? So yeah, that's the third one. The fourth book that I want to recommend is also another book that I read, which is a lot of people don't actually know about. But I'm so glad that one of my mentors taught me to go and read this book, because it is about business and mindset, but it's very different in terms of the storytelling behind how the book works, which I absolutely loved. And again, I listened to this book twice in an audiobook version. And the book is called The Art of War. I'm not going to pronounce the author's name, but you can Google it and you can find it, because I forgot the author's name, but it's very hard to pronounce. I remember. The Art of War is called. Please go and check it out. It's genuinely going to help so many of you guys in terms of storytelling, business, concept, mindset, like this, the whole self-help discovery is in there as well. But it's just the way the book has been done. I absolutely loved it, because he actually goes back into like history and like a specific story, and boy, it was powerful. And I still remember one of the stories in the book. It's so great. The Art of War. So it's called The Art of War. That's the fourth one I want to recommend. The fifth book, let me see. I've got so many of these other amazing books that I read, but I really want to get to the ones that I know has really impacted me. And these four that I just shared, the reason why they just came from the top of my head is because I know that they genuinely have changed my life for the better. So I know they're going to definitely help you guys. The fifth one that I'm going to share, let me see. So the fifth book, let's see, because there's so many popping into my head right now. But I'm going to say one of the books that also goes very, very deep and is so powerful, is a book by Simon Sinek called Start With Why. And honestly, the reason why I recommend that book is because it genuinely teaches you, as a leader, as a business person, as a normal person, how you can just become a better leader, and how you can genuinely find your real life purpose. Like genuinely go so deep that you actually know that this is my purpose and nobody can take it away from me. Nobody can distract me from this purpose. It's called Start With Why. And it's so, so powerful. Again, Simon Sinek, if you don't know him, go and follow him on all social media platforms as well, because he shares so many deep, inspirational, and insightful concepts around business mindset and leadership and personal development. And he also gave such an amazing, I think it was a TEDx talk that he gave one day, or maybe, possibly it could be a TED talk. But I remember watching that video from him that was absolutely viral on YouTube. Just type in Simon Sinek TED Talk and you see it come up. It was so, so powerful. And it's all about how to find your why, how to find purpose, how to go deeper, how to find deeper meaning and like happiness and passion in your life. I'm gonna leave it at these five. I'm gonna leave it at these five for now, because I feel like these are the ones that came to me naturally. I wrote no notes down here. There's nothing behind me. There's nothing on my phone. These are the ones that I just wanted to naturally pour out from the top of my head, that I can remember. That has the fact that I remembered these five books and I can remember what was in those books. Obviously, tells you guys that I've read them and that I know these books have changed my life, right? So I hope that you guys can go and check these books out. If I mispronounced or misspelled something from the books, please let me know in the comments. Um, but these are the books and how I remember when I read them over 4 years ago now. That has truly helped me become more confident, overcome my shyness, tried my best to think positive every single day, get rid of negative people, how to negotiate better, psychology hacks and tips that you can actually use in terms of when it comes to the book How to Win Friends and Influence People. Literally, the art of influence itself is such a powerful concept that I believe is going to help so many of you guys. So I really hope that these five books you guys gonna pick up this year. And I want to know in the comments actually how many of you guys will pick up these books, have read these books, and what are your takeaways from the books. I actually want to see you guys in the comments on YouTube. And if you're listening to this on my podcast, on whichever platform you're on, please shoot me a message on DM on Instagram, letting me know how this book, one of these five books, has changed your life, what you learned from them, and if you want to know any other books that I've read that have impacted and helped me, please let me know, because I'll also share those with you. Because these are the top five. I think since this podcast was all about top five life lessons, I thought, let me share my top five books that I think everybody can go and check out this year, because these are the five I think on the top of my list that has genuinely helped me become the business coach, the speaker, the individual that I am today. And so if any of you look up to me, if any of you have any kind of value from me, and if I've inspired any one of you from wherever you're watching or listening to me from right now, if I've done anything to support you in your life and your journey so far, then please go and pick up these five books, because I think it's going to take your life to the next level. Without further ado, that is the end of this episode. I really hope that you guys go and pick up these books, and make sure you guys go and follow me on all the platforms that I leave underneath here on the YouTube button. If you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please go ahead and click the subscribe button, click the notification bell so you get an alert when I put a video out every single week. And I truly hope that you guys can get value and your life will change from reading those books just like mine did. And I'm super grateful for all your love and support so far. Continue being here and supporting and showing up and sharing your love and your messages and your DMs and your comments with me online. I love you guys so much. Until next week, take care, God bless, and I'll see you all soon. Peace out.